and welcome back to my channel and to another air fryer recipe. So for today's video, I'm going to be making some crispy salt and pepper chicken and chips in my Ninja air fryer. So I've got the Ninja dual zone air fryer, in case you don't know, and I absolutely loved it when I got it. Since then, I do have an air fry oven, which I do prefer to use over the Ninja, only because of the space. And I just think it cooks everything much more evenly. But for this recipe, I'm choosing my Ninja because ever since I've got my Ninja, I've always made my homemade fries in there. I can't ever make them anywhere else because they just don't turn out as good as in the Ninja. So that's why I'm choosing the Ninja. Plus the chicken, it cooks perfectly fine in the Ninja as well. So I thought, why not do this whole recipe in my Ninja dual zone air fryer for all the Ninja lovers out there. So I do already have a salt and pepper chicken and chips recipe. That recipe is slightly different to the one I'm going to be sharing in this video. So this one is perfect for kids as well. You can control the amount of spice you put in there, if any. And I feel like it's an all-rounder. You've got your chips in there, you've got your chicken, you've got a little bit of veg. And yeah, it's just a perfect meal. So if you haven't ever tried this recipe before, then make sure you try it out and let me know down below how it turned out, and we will get straight into today's video. So the first thing we're going to do is prep the chips. So I've got some potatoes here that I'm going to peel, wash, and then I'm going to cut them up into chip shapes. You can have them as thin or as thick as you like. Once I've done this with all of my potatoes, I'm going to pop them all into a saucepan, fill up with some cold water, and then pop onto boil. We're just going to parboil these for around 5 minutes until they have slightly softened, and then you want to take them off the heat. Next up, I'm working on the chicken. So I've got some chicken breasts here that I've cut up into cubes. They are bite-sized cubes, and then I'm going to start to season. So we're starting off with some dark soy sauce. Now, I'm not going to give you measurements for this because it all depends on how much chicken you're using, but I'm just going to saturate the chicken with enough soy sauce. Then I'm also going to add in some whole black pepper. Again, you can add as much or as little as you like depending on how you like it. Next, you want to add some garlic granules. So I love garlic, so I'm going to be really generous with this. And then finally, you want to add in some corn flour. So I added in around 2 tablespoons of corn flour for the amount of chicken that I have. Then you just want to give everything a really good mix to make sure that chicken is really well coated in all of those ingredients. So now that the chicken is well mixed, I am going to grab my air fryer basket, and I'm just going to pop the chicken directly into the basket. Just make sure you even everything out at the bottom. Then for the second basket, I've got my parboiled potatoes in there, and now we are going to spray with some sunflower oil spray. You can use any oil of your choice, and then we are going to move on to seasoning. So I started by adding some garlic granules. I then also went in with this chip seasoning. This is the paprika and onion flavour. And then I'm just going to give them a really good shake. And then these 2 baskets are ready to go into the air fryer. So the best thing is that these 2 baskets will cook equally. So I'm just using the match function on the Ninja dual zone air fryer. I'm choosing the air fry option, which is set at 200 degrees for 20 minutes. So while they are cooking away, we are going to prep some veggies. So I've got some onions, I've got some bell peppers, and I've also got some spring onion as well. So I've just given everything a wash. I'm just going to peel my onions, and then I'm just going to roughly chop it. So you don't need to cut your onion finely at all. You can just do it like so. And then the same thing with my pepper. I'm just going to roughly chop it, not finely. And then I decided to just go with the 1 pepper because I found that that was actually enough for the amount that I am making. And then the same with spring onion. I just used the green bit and I just chopped that up nicely as well. So you do want to come back around halfway through cooking and just make sure you turn everything over, mix it all so it's all cooking nice and evenly. So I'm doing this with the chicken first. And then same with the chips, you just want to give them a good shake in between cooking and then pop those back in to finish off. And then in the meantime, I'm starting off my veggies. So I've just got a large frying pan over some medium high heat. I'm just spraying with some oil and adding my onions and peppers in there. Then you just want to fry these off for around 5 minutes, and then we are going to season. So for seasoning, I am using some salt. I'm also going in with some garlic granules again. And at this point you can actually add any other seasoning if you wish. I'm also going in with some of that chip seasoning because it just tastes really good. And then I'm going in with some crushed chilies as well. Once you've added all your ingredients, just give everything a mix around. And then the next thing I am going to add in is a teaspoon of honey. Mine has solidified a little bit, but that's okay. Use any honey that you have and pop that straight in, and then also add in your chopped spring onions, and then just give everything a really good mix. So I just fried everything off in the pan for around 5 to 6 minutes until my chips were done. Then I added those straight into the pan along with the cooked chicken. And now just give everything a really good mix, and then your meal is ready to be served. So I'm just serving up this delicious meal. Honestly, it's such a nice one. It's really filling as well. And I top mine with some hot peronaise. As always, I love that sauce. And then I also just added a little bit more spring onion on the top just to make it look really nice. And here it is. Here is my crispy salt and pepper chicken and chips made in my Ninja dual zone air fryer. Really delicious meal. Make sure you try it out if you haven't before. Change up the ingredients if you want, add anything that you like, and let me know how it turned out. And there we go, that's how easy it is to make salt and pepper chicken and chips in your air fryer. Make sure you try this recipe out because it is such a nice one, and like I said, the whole family enjoys it. So yeah, give this video a like if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to comment down below if you try out my recipe, and I will see you all really soon. Take care, bye.